He said it's the devil.
Hey everybody, it's oh, did I tell y'all we were going live? Sorry. Okay, hey everybody.
Wow.
My bad. My bad. It's the Big Boy Project, and for December 22nd, 2014, and I'm Cecil. I don't have any kind of lower third up. Y'all can't see my name. But I just hit the button. I wasn't prepared at all. But hello, everybody. I just wasn't prepared.
He's like, go ahead and run with it. Go ahead.
Yeah. I just was like, yep, hit it. Let's go. And we have other people here, other than me, and they are James and Juwan. James, go ahead and tell the people a little about yourself.
What's going on, everybody? I just got home from work about 7 o'clock, and I haven't slept at all today.
Oh my God, it is like 2 o'clock, isn't it?
Goodness gracious.
But I'm glad to be here. I can't wait for the conversation. So.
And we got this other person over here, skinny tank tops.
Why have a big skinny tank top? I wear 216, and I feel great about that. And it's the right way, too. I did it finally. My name is Juwan Tavares Blackman, and I'm a ninja in training, and my Nikes knows no limits, once again. And this tea is real.
Okay.
Really?
All right.
Really?
Sure. Yes.
Tea sipping.
All of that. And let's give a shout out to everyone watching. Anyway, shout out to all the people who are watching us right now, because the shade is real. So
the shade is real.
We're going to talk about Nintendo today. We're going to talk a little bit about Nintendo. As you can see, I have my leather Mario. I don't know if you can see that very well. It's Mario. He's leathered up and ready to go. He got something in his hand, but I can't really see what it is. Can y'all see it?
The S&M Mario?
Huh?
The S&M Mario?
Yeah, S&M Mario. I ain't playing no game. At all.
And by the way, Cecil's the only one with a Wii U, so...
Yeah, I am, and I'm actually playing Smash Brothers now and loving it, and I just... Okay. So, here's where I stand on Nintendo, just in general. I have been a Nintendo player for a long time. I wasn't playing video games at all around the N64, GameCube era. I wasn't really playing a lot of games. I mean, I have a PlayStation 4. I mean, PlayStation 1. And everything that I was playing in college, but it wasn't mine. I was playing my roommate, so I really didn't have any games, and don't really know about that era. But I did pick up the Wii, and I was playing it back in its heyday when everybody was playing it. Then I put it down for years, like everybody else did. But recently, this Black Friday, I was able to pick up the Black Friday bundle for the Lolo, and I got these 4 games. And I'm telling you, man, I miss Nintendo. This is exactly why I like Nintendo the way that I do, because you can't duplicate these experiences on any other console. The stuff that you get, the Smash, the first party stuff that you get on a Nintendo console, you can't get anywhere else. You can't get a Smash Brothers. You can't get a Mario Kart. You cannot get a good Mario game. You can't get any of that stuff unless you buy a Wii U. So I had to have one. Loving every moment of it. Smash Brothers is ridiculous. And I love it. So, what are y'all?
I mean, this year was like a big year for Nintendo. Even when E3 came out, they actually had a scale, or how many people viewed and blah 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 and stuff like that. Nintendo outranked all of them.
Yeah, they did. Now, mind you, they kind of had to.
Right.
had no choice.
Because the sales were going down. And
I don't know if they can go down.
I don't know why they keep saying the Wii U sales going down. I don't know why.
Well, I know why, because there's no third-party support. Yes, the first-party games are phenomenal and fantastic, and we all love them. But, people want those same kind of experiences for some reason. I guess people really don't want a system to have only unique experiences, or I can't really say only, but they don't want to have mostly unique experiences, and they don't want to have to, get a second machine. Nintendo, especially in recent years, has been seen as a secondary kind of, gaming system because people want Watch Dogs and Call of Duty. Well, even though they did have a whack Call of Duty on Nintendo. People want those experiences that they can get on the PlayStation or an Xbox, but they want that plus, these kind of experiences, and you can't do that because Nintendo has pissed off all the third parties with the processing power and all the other stuff that they have going on. I mean, the Wii U is as powerful maybe as I can't remember the exact specs, but as powerful as PlayStation 3, but it's out now. So that pisses a lot of people off. I don't care about the processing power. Give me good games. Like this Smash Brothers is sick.
Right.
Love it. Mario 3D World, sick. Love it. Get a whole bunch of people together and play Nintendo Land. Cannot wait. Love it.
Like I said, I've been playing. Like I said, they got a video game system at work. Yeah, I've been playing Mario Kart all the time, and I'm addicted to that game. I want that game so bad. This is why I want a Wii U.
Yeah.
Because with these games, it's not just, I can beat it all the way through and I can put it down. No, there's so much side quests and mini games. Yeah. They made sure they packed each game with like hours and hours of fun.
And shout out to Nintendo for the DLC. They have DLC in Mario Kart. Wow. And Nintendo ain't never really been one for DLC or doing what everybody else do, or anything like that. But the DLC for Mario Kart adds non-Mario universe characters like Link, and new karts and new tracks and the Excite Bike track, and it's just good, man. It really, really is good. So I love Nintendo. How about you, Juwan? You ain't said much about Nintendo. Are you a hater?
I am a Nintendo fan. I really haven't jumped on Nintendo. I say around the same era as you because the last Nintendo console I really hard down played was the SNES.
Me too.
I would like to jump into the Wii U and get into Smash Brothers and Mario Kart and experience a lot of the Mario Brothers. However, that is kind of strange that a lot of third parties aren't involved with Nintendo.
It's not really necessarily strange. I get it. I really do. And then Nintendo has notoriously been hard to work with. I mean, even back in the day, they used to have a lot of patent restrictions. Well, I don't know if it's really necessarily patent restrictions, but they had a lot of restrictions about working with them. If you're going to be a third party, you really got to follow these really ridiculously strict rules, and we don't know why you're making us do this. So that's always been an issue with Nintendo. I don't know if they still have those or if they've relaxed them, but I don't know. I just miss Nintendo, and I'm glad that I have this Wii U now because I'm not missing nothing else. I'm just not. I love it too much. It's just too much fun.
Right.
And I just enjoy it. Love Nintendo. But come to find out, we got a new console that's coming soon. And Nintendo doesn't follow their own. They don't follow everybody else's. Sony and what's up? Thank you, Microsoft. They follow their own rules. They follow each other's rules. So like, okay, well, Nintendo isn't really much competition, so we're going to determine how long the console generation is going to be based on the other company. Nintendo's like, no, console generation is when we say it is. So, they really don't care. They don't care. So they're coming out with this new thing, I guess, next year? When they say it was, James?
They didn't say. They really didn't give a release date. What they said was that the next Mario game will be on the new console, which is coming soon. So probably around the middle of the end of next year, I'm thinking.
Oh.
Really? All right. Well, what do y'all think about it? Did you see it? Because I didn't read it, so I know a little bit about it because I heard about it.
I skimmed through it. Like I said, they really didn't say too much because I guess they're trying to wait for the big reveal, like all games do. But no, like I said, he said the next Mario game will be on the next console, and it'll be a different experience than what people expect from Mario. So I don't know where they're gonna take Mario, but you know, like they left so many mysteries, so I guess they want you to keep guessing and speculating and stuff like that.
Yeah, and we will. You know, we don't have no problem with that. But I'm wondering if, well, I don't know. Does this mean that there's going to be another Mario franchise? Because just all the different Mario games are different franchises. A lot of people are like, well, it's Mario, so it's all the same thing. Nope, Mario Kart, Mario Golf, Smash. Well, not Smash Brothers because it's not Mario game, but all of the different kinds of Mario games are their own franchises. Galaxy is a different franchise in the 3D world. So I wonder if that's what they mean. I would love another Mario Galaxy because that game was so ridiculous. I love Super Mario Galaxy.
Right, but they say that it'll take Mario where you don't expect. So
Mario don't know, like Medea. They're gonna do it like Medea.
Mario. Medea.
Mario Family Reunion, something like
that. Hell no.
Oh my. They took Mario into a realistic standpoint. I think that would be so interesting.
Yeah. Somebody actually brought that up. Like, if they gave Mario actually a storyline besides saving the princesses.
Well, I mean, they've done that though. They've done that. They did that with the RPGs, Super Mario RPG. They've given storylines and all kinds. They've done that, and that's one of the best RPGs ever. So.
Like I said, they might introduce new characters, or
I'd like to see that.
Yeah, like they should go into like Mario's family. Like we know Luigi's his brother, but it's more to it than that. What about parents, uncles, aunts?
Right, or have Mario. How about this? Have Mario be grown and have kids.
Yeah, like he have to settle down eventually. He can't do this shit forever.
Right. And he got Rosalina and Peach, so somebody hitting something.
Yeah.
Oh my God! What if it's survival horror Mario?
Survival.
Like everybody turned to zombies.
Oh my God, that would be funny as hell. It would be funny.
Like Luigi, I don't want to lose you.
That would actually kind of remind me of that Sonic the Hedgehog that they released in 2006. How they tried to get all realistic with him and stuff.
What did they do with him? Because first of all, you know what? Yesterday I was listening to a podcast on IGN, and they compared Sonic players, like people who still play Sonic, to this day, to battered women.
Really?
Let me tell you
what the hell?
Because they keep getting hit in the head with all this bullshit from Sega, and they stick around anyway.
Oh my God!
I agree.
I work in domestic violence, so that should not be funny to me, but that was funny to me.
But you know what sucks? Like talking about Sonic Boom sucks. Okay.
Yes, it does. It really does.
The game
Sonic Boom sucks.
Or the show. I heard the show was pretty good.
That's the thing, though. The show shouldn't be as good as the game.
That's true. The show should be, as good as the game. The game should never be better than the show.
And the show is hilarious.
I mean, worse than the show. It's good, really?
Yes. Because it's not just Sonic running around. You know, like the old Sonic is constantly moving. It's more like a slower pace. And it got good jokes. They got good writing. And like I said, I'm a fan of it. I've been watching it ever since it came on.
Really?
I really need to check that out.
I heard it was. What station is it on? What channel does it come on? Not station. What channel does it come on?
Cartoon Network. I think 7 o'clock in the morning, which is an odd time.
Weird.
Oh, that's why you watch it, because it comes on 7 o'clock in the morning.
It's on Saturday. It comes on Saturday.
That's
and I said the odd time because it's Saturday morning cartoons at 7 o'clock.
So somebody tried to bring the Saturday morning cartoons back at least. We won't give them credit where it's due.
Right. Bring back Saturday morning cartoons.
Well, they still do have them, I guess, on Cartoon Network or whatever, but they don't have them on network TV anymore. And how could you not have Saturday morning cartoons on network TV?
But they used to show the old classics though on Saturday morning. That what people were missing.
Yeah, that's true.
They have, like I say, the show and the game should be equal. I think.
Yeah, I guess.
One shouldn't be better than the other because they're both the same thing with the same characters. But the game sucks so bad. The gameplay, they didn't know what to do with it. Like it's 2D, then it's 3D, then it's a platformer, then it's not a platformer. Then it got Temple Run.
It's got like endless runners. Really?
Yeah, it's like Temple Run. I'm dead serious. Like you running down this straight track and you basically dodge like debris in the track to get to your next destination.
Well, that's okay. I don't know. All games have an element of that at some point, but I know.
Like I said, stick to one concept. You try to do too much.
I don't know. I was gonna say I'll have to play it, but nope, not gonna play it. I'm not ever gonna play it.
You'll get mad because you waste your money on it.
I don't trust Sonic games anymore. I just don't. So I won't be playing them. I won't ever play it.
Sonic needs to go back to where it started from. I miss them old Sonic 3 and Knuckles days.
But again, I blame the consumer because if they want people buying that shit, they would not make no more. They're like movies.
Yeah.
The reason that there's a Paul Blart 2 is because people went and saw Paul Blart. The reason why they keep letting Wendy Williams make movies is because people tuned into that crap. Well, of course, they tuned into that crap because they had hope.
Yeah, hope. And the hope got dashed.
Hope's got completely dashed with that light-skinned, skinny Missy. That's fine.
That's so bad.
Somehow Missy became light-skinned and skinny. I don't know how or why.
Oh, God. And people keep letting her get away with this crap. It is wrong. It's so wrong. It's wrong.
that movie just
Kill everybody. Oh,
right. But going back to Nintendo, what you think? You should be the new console should be a handheld? Should it be a regular console?
I don't want another handheld because it won't be a handheld. It definitely won't be.
Yeah, it's got to be a regular console.
Yeah, because they got the new 3DS coming out next year in North America, so that's gonna be out for a couple of years. It won't be bad. I think that they need to do a couple of things because let's talk about the mistakes that they made with the Wii U. First, the name. They shouldn't have called it the Wii U. They should have separated themselves from Wii. Period. Take a cue from political campaigns where, even if the guy's on your side, if he's not very popular, we need to distance ourselves from him. You know what I'm saying? So, for some reason, they wouldn't do that, and they should have. So they shouldn't have called it the Wii U at all. Secondly, don't let anything show up on the because the Wii's problem was that they just let anything on here. And you can't do that. It's so much shovelware and so much just garbage on this on the Wii. Nobody want to be involved.
Yeah.
Right, I agree with it.
Yeah, you can't just
like the normal stuff, like a bigger processor, more power, a sleek design.
You got to do something to attract third parties.
Right.
You just have to. You just don't have a choice. You have to attract third parties. That's how Nintendo, who act like they don't care, but I think that they do. Right. They always act like they don't care about, appeasing the masses or whatever. But I come on, you want your shit to sell. You don't want to be in the black. I mean, you don't want to be in the red. You want to be in the black. I don't know. I saw something that said that they had some sort of donut-shaped controller. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
I saw that yesterday, and I'm like, okay, well, first of all, don't do shit like that. Don't fuck up and just
bring food items.
Don't do that.
I mean, come on now. Like, it's just so much you can do, but you do this dumb stuff that people ain't gonna buy. Yeah. You gotta think of a mass market, not just what we want to do.
And something else that I absolutely know that I don't want them to do, but I know they're gonna do it anyway. Have your good games out, not all of them, but have them out when the system comes out. Please. We can't seem to get none of these folks to do that. We can't get Microsoft to do it. We can't get Sony to do it. We can't get nobody to just come out with the games that people want at launch for some reason. I don't know what it is. This is the second year of the Wii U. Is it? I think it is, right?
Yeah, second year.
Yeah. And since it's the second year, god damn it. The good games are really just starting to come out now.
Right.
Like, it took y'all 2 years to get the shit right.
And then y'all coming out with another console?
Well, they got it. I think I do. Well, I guess that's a good question. Do y'all think that coming out with a console at all right now is a good idea, or coming out with planning a new console for the next year or two, is that good, bad, or should they just stick with what they're doing now and just keep making the Wii U better?
I think it could be good because they can actually build something that people really want to buy. Cause nothing offense against the Wii U, but not many people just say, "Oh, I need to have a Wii U."
Yeah, that's true. I'm one of those people. It's like, I got sick of reading shit that I was missing out on, like Xenoblade Chronicles and shit I know I want to play. Mm-hmm. I just got sick of reading about it, so I just.
Right, and like I said, like Cecil said, you just now coming out with games like Mario Kart and Smash Brothers. Okay, if y'all can't come out with that, the system would be dead completely.
Dead.
Well, but that's how I kind of feel about a lot of the systems now. I mean, because for me, the only reason I would get it is for Mario games. Then you got PS4. Probably the only thing I'm gonna play on that is what? Battle 5.
Right. But that's the thing though. Let's going back to like the PlayStation 2. When the PlayStation 2 came out, it was like 20 games already ready to roll.
And I had more than that for when I first got it.
Yeah, they did right with that PlayStation 2 for real.
Yeah. No, that's why I say for me personally, my best system out of all the consoles that came out, the two at the list at the top was PlayStation 2 and Super Nintendo. I got more games for both combos combined.
Because the PlayStation 2 had so many games.
Yeah.
And so much variety.
Quality games too. It wasn't just a whole bunch of
supporting the PlayStation 2. They were still releasing games for it.
Well, the last PlayStation 2 game came out just a little while ago.
Yeah.
It was FIFA 14, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are still people in these countries who have PlayStation 2s. That's what they have. They ain't trying to do whatever, but they still. And EA is a money-hungry piece of shit company.
But
they are.
Like what? Like going to the PlayStation 3. PlayStation 3 didn't have half of what PlayStation 2 had.
Uh-huh.
Not even half.
And most of the games are downloadable content anyway, which is even worse. Like, I used to get excited to get out of the house and go to the mall and go to EB Games or GameStop or any of the stores to go get a game, and when I go in there, I'm just like,
okay. EB games, you did that. I used to love EB games.
Right, I know, right?
That was awesome.
For all you people that go to GameStop, go to games. You remember back when PlayStation 2 came out? Not came out, but when PlayStation 2 were popular, they had a whole wall just for PlayStation 2 games.
They had a wall, a library, and a giant cart in the center of it.
Right.
And you would just be like, oh, God, this is awesome. I gotta get this.
Now, don't get me wrong. That we're just 1 year into the PlayStation 4. That might happen. It might. That could still happen. I don't. There's no real reason why it can't, because we just got to this point.
Right.
And the first year is never good for most of these systems. For some reason, they just don't. They don't perform well. Well, not that they don't perform well, but because PlayStation 4 is performing very well, especially in the last 10 months or so. But they never really have games for it until like a year and a half, 2 years in. I don't know why that is, but that's what it is.
Right. But I just need for the PlayStation 4 a good RPG game. Like,
well, you're in luck because the creators of Ni no Kuni are coming out with their own. They're coming out with another one.
Right.
I don't know if it's gonna be a sequel. I seriously doubt it. It's gonna be a sequel.
Like I said, there's many RPGs on PlayStation 4. I know people gonna say, "Oh, there's a lot of RPGs." No, I said classic RPGs.
Oh, you want classic?
Right. I'm the kind of person, I like to grind. I like to earn like new powers and stuff like that by grinding. To me, sometimes they didn't make it too easy. Like, oh, you beat one monster, you level up 5 times. Like, no. I want old classic RPG. But going back, like I said, going back to Nintendo, come out with a sleek design, cause that helps out a whole lot. But when people saw the PlayStation 4, people were excited, cause it looked totally different. It looked sleek. It looks futuristic. That little blue streak that come off the top. I like I said, I was so happy when I saw that. I said, "Oh my God!"
You were happy with the streak.
Yeah, it's just something that simple that can make a game look so futuristic. It just looks so awesome.
It's kind of like how I felt with the first PlayStation 2 that they released, and not the black one, because a lot of people don't know this. But the PlayStation 2's first release was actually blue. It was not black yet.
Yep, remember that.
It was hot. I wish I would have got that one instead of the black one.
Really?
Right. But like I said, we're trying to wrap this up. Like, what's y'all final thoughts of the Nintendo new console?
I think. Oh, go ahead, Joanne.
I think I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I think I'm looking forward to it. If anything, I guess I'm more worried about what games are going to be released for it and what type of features the console is going to have. That's usually always my first thing when going into a new console. Right. I would like to see that it's backwards compatible with all the other Nintendo, because I've noticed the Wii has definitely kept that up, which is a good thing.
Yeah, that's true. The Wii U is backwards compatible. I appreciate that too, because I don't have a lot of Wii games, but the ones that I have, I don't want to stop playing, and I definitely don't have another place to put another console right now on my shelf. I just don't want all that shit on the shelf.
Right.
So please make stuff backwards compatible. I'm mad that I have to have my PlayStation 3 and 4 hooked up. Because PlayStation 3 just won't let go. They won't let go. There's still games coming out that I want and have to play.
That's just like me with my PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 2. Like, since my PlayStation 1, pretty much I ended up trading it in, which I terribly regret. But at least the PlayStation 2 is backwards compatible that can play PlayStation 1 games. However, the newer PlayStation 3 games cannot play PlayStation 2 or 1 games, which sucks. Horrible.
Right. That's.
I think Nintendo has an opportunity here to really, really make this work. I hate to say that I don't have faith in them anymore to make it work.
If they actually just sit down and actually work at it and not try to get something out quickly.
Well, they don't ever do anything quickly.
They need to gauge their audience. They need to gauge their fans because Nintendo has been around for too freaking long.
I think that's what the biggest problem is. I really do think that Nintendo, like I've seen interviews with Nintendo developers, and they would ask them, "Well, is this game, were you influenced by such and such game or such and such game?" They were like, "No, we haven't played that. No, we haven't played that." I'm like, "Wait, what do you mean you haven't played that? A game developer should be. I mean, you shouldn't steal, that you shouldn't terrorizing, but you shouldn't steal from other people. But you need to at least be inspired." Right. I promise you that these games, these game developers are inspired by you.
Mm-hmm. So basically, saying they're keeping themselves in a box.
Yeah, that's not good. That's you're minimizing the creativity.
Right.
You're stifling what you can do.
Yeah.
Right. Cause like if you're trying to stifle an artist ain't gonna stand for that.
That's right.
And if they really want to be creative, if you can't come up with something brand new, revisit where Nintendo was back in the day. Look at SNES's library in itself. It's too much in that library that y'all can come back and bring a sequel for any one of those games. It's too easy. Lost Vikings, Outlanders.
I mean, y'all got a whole crew, a whole team members coming up with new ideas every day. So there's no reason to not have a good game coming out. There's no reason for it.
Yeah, it really isn't, because it's too many classics back then that didn't get enough shine or a sequel to come after it on these new consoles. It's way too many of them. Too many of them to name.
Yeah. I think that's a good point. But I also think that Nintendo relies too heavily on what it's already done. Mm-hmm. I need, I personally would like to see some new IP.
Innovation.
I appreciate y'all taking Mario to another place, but why don't you just for me, just take somebody else to another place?
Yeah.
Give me a brand new character that I don't know.
Like I said, you can still have the Mario world, but at least try a new character or something.
Yeah.
To change it up.
Like, I see what they tried to do with, Toadstool finally got his own game, which I think they waited way too damn long to do that.
I'm so mad you call it Toadstool.
A lot of people love that game. Even though you can't jump.
I want it. I want it bad, because, just the little... those of you all who have not played Super Mario 3D World, there's stages that are like Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker in that game, and those stages are a lot of fun. So I would love to have a whole game of just that. That would be awesome. So I'm looking forward to it personally.
Like I said, I'm looking forward to it too. Just take your time and do it right.
Yeah, that's true.
That's all I got to say about that.
That's true. Take your time, do it right. Pay attention to the fans, which is something they never do.
Because they need to realize, without the fans, y'all ain't shit. And that go for all three.
Right.
Pay attention to the fans. Pay attention to really just kind of pay attention to the whole zeitgeist of video games and what's going on now. Pay attention to your third parties. Pay attention to pay attention. God damn it. Just Nintendo, please just pay attention. That's all.
Seriously, because every last one of them got the potential to make some good money, but you have to keep all of those aspects in mind. Otherwise, you are doomed to fail. You will fail. I don't care how much money you make now, but you will fail. Right.
This is going back to the other game companies before y'all. They're gone.
Mm-hmm. Sega's gone. Hell, Sega, if anything, got absorbed by Nintendo.
Yeah, that's true.
Nintendo pulled the fusion high of a Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, they'll pull the Majin Buu. Like, come here, get this thing.
Atari got ate up. They went to the publishing route. And you remember it wasn't too long ago that everybody was saying that Nintendo needs to go the publishing route too. or they need to put their games on mobile platforms. I'm like, man, Nintendo ain't gonna do no shit like that. Y'all crazy as hell. That's Nintendo. They're not gonna do that ever. Right. That's never ever going to happen. So I don't know why.
And they don't need to do that. So
no, they don't need to do that because they have. I mean, what they have is so rich. You know, the companies that do that have lost, you know, something, so they don't need to do that.
Yeah. They hell after they absorbed Sega and became what they are now. I mean, shit. You got Sonic and Mario on the same team.
Yeah, those games are whack too.
True. Yeah.
Totally whack.
Right.
So that's why I say they need to revisit these characters' origins and bring back their classicness because people like that old classic platforming and stuff like that. We don't see games like that no more. We don't. And for me, especially, I love my beat 'em up games. I miss the days of Final Fight. I miss the days of Streets of Rage.
You know what? But that whole genre ain't hitting on nothing, on no kind of console. That's not really necessarily Nintendo's fault. I'd be reluctant to blame them for it, but I don't think that you're going to see like a Final Fight or a Double Dragon type of game on any console these days.
Yeah.
Because don't nobody do that no more.
Yeah, everybody want to either play a fighting game or they want to play a shooting game.
I mean, we would bet. Well, I can't say that either because, you know, fighting games.
They started to lackluster too, really.
No. What I'm saying is it's so niche. Don't nobody play them but us.
Yeah.
Don't nobody play fighting games but, you know, a handful of people, and then that one, you know, those 6 people that are playing Killer Instinct on Xbox One. Shout out to Christopher Digital Rosario. He's the only person I know who's actively playing it. Who else is playing Killer Instinct? I'm mad about Killer Instinct, by the way.
I still am because it should have ended up on other consoles or just other than this Xbox One.
I'm pissed off about it. I'm mad. Y'all won that one.
Right, then the revenge. Oh, on the Street Fighter 5 is gonna be on PlayStation 4, so suck it.
I'm like, and I'm mad about that because that should be on every console because there has.
I know.
Has not appeared.
No, it should not. You should move up. Come on, Jawan. Get your PlayStation 4. It's time. Let's go.
No.
Come on up. You got to raise up your level. Let's go.
Sadness.
Right.
It's time. You need to come on with it.
Right. So the final verdict is Nintendo, you need to pay attention to your customers, take your time and do it right.
Yeah. I think that's the final verdict. It doesn't have to come out in the next couple of years. Just keep putting out good shit for the Wii U, like y'all been doing, for a little while longer, and then come out with a really good system where you pay attention to everybody and you have third-party support. That's how I see it. All right. Well, I guess that's it.
Yeah, that's it, everybody. We'll see you next time. Please rate, comment, subscribe, click that thumbs
like, and all of that because we love you. Please love us.
Right. See y'all later.
Yeah.